Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be my top 5 eyeshadow palettes out of my 47. I decided to look through and decide which are my true top 5 favorites if I only had to keep these. I did do a recent eyeshadow palette collection. If you are interested in that, you can check that out. Quick side note about my nail polish. I am wearing Lights Lacquered number 11 and I did do a whole video on this collection if you are interested in that. All right, so let's get into my top 5 eyeshadow palettes in no particular order. First one I want to talk about is the original Norvina palette. I love all my Anastasia palettes, so this was kind of hard, but I think out of the 3 I have, I also have Sultry and Soft Glam, I think this is my favorite. It has such pretty pinks and purples combined with some neutral shades that, I don't know, I just love it. I feel like I can do a lot of different looks with this. This works really well paired with more neutral palettes or also more colorful palettes. Yeah, I love the pinks and purples in here. I think it's really nice and I love the quality. The metallics are very, very foiled and metallic, although they work better with a wet brush in my opinion. But yeah, the original Norvina, definitely a favorite. Then I want to talk about the Natasha Denona Metropolis palette. I couldn't not include this. It's just so nice. It is the most expensive makeup product I have ever bought, but I must say the quality on this is beyond other palettes that I own. I've talked about this one a lot on my channel, and like I said previously, the colors are not that unique, but there's just something about the formula. The metallics are so metallic and the mattes and the creamed powder blend so easily. I just think there is something just so truly unique about this formula. I really enjoy it. Well, after the super expensive palette, this one is really affordable. This is the BH Cosmetics Silvia Ghani palette. It's only $25. And I really enjoy this. The colors are, it's a combo of some colorful shades, but also neutrals. And the quality, it's really mind-blowing. The metallics are very metallic and foiled. They actually don't need a wet brush. The mattes blend really easily. I feel like I can do a ton of looks with this palette. And yeah, I just really enjoy this one. I really need to use it more. I actually haven't used it in a little while, but yeah. I love this one. If you've been watching my channel, you probably could have guessed I was going to talk about the Urban Decay Born to Run. Again, I am really blown away by the formula on this one. The mattes are so smooth, so pigmented, really easy to blend, and most of the metallics are pretty metallic. Some of them, this one, it's more of a shimmer, but these over here are truly foiled, which is what I like. And again, this is my type of color story where there's some colorful shades, but there's also neutrals. Again, I feel like I can do a lot with this palette and the quality really does go above and beyond. I think Urban Decay really worked on their formula on this one, and I think it's better than a lot of other their palettes. I own the Naked Reloaded and I don't think that the quality is as good on that one, but this one is a true standout. The last one is a very colorful palette, and it's also a brand I don't hear a lot of people talk about. It is Carity and it's called the 21 Matte palette. This is a more affordable brand. This palette I think is $27 and it's kind of a matte rainbow palette, but there are also a lot of neutral shades. There's black, there's brown, there's gray, there's some cream shades. And this is a formula where I would say they're not super pigmented, but you can build them up and they're really easy to blend. It's a more thinner, less powdery formula than other eyeshadows, but it makes it very easy to work with. I think this one too is a good one for people who are kind of beginner at colorful eyeshadow because it can be intimidating. And sometimes when I'm doing an eyeshadow look that's very colorful, I do get worried that it will look muddy and splotchy. That does not happen with these colors. They just build so easily and they blend so easily. I feel like if I had this and a neutral palette, I could do any look I really needed because yeah, this pretty much has every color. Obviously there are no shimmers in this palette, but I actually really enjoy all matte looks. And yeah, this one is just really good. Yeah, I don't hear a lot of people talk about it, but I think if you are to just get one colorful palette, well, unless you really want colorful shimmers and you don't have those, but if you're okay with an all matte colorful palette, I think this would be a really good way to go. Alrighty, so those are my top 5 eyeshadow palettes in my collection. Honestly, if I just had these 5, I could do any look that I wanted to do. You know, obviously I have a lot of other palettes and I do still like those, but there's just something about these that really stand out to me, that are really good quality, really nice colors that I like and just perform really well. So that is it for this video. Let us know, do you have any of these palettes? What's your #1 or top 5 eyeshadow palettes? And if you are interested, you can check out my recent eyeshadow palette collection video. And have a great day.